Hello gamers, welcome to the channel. So today I'm going to show you how I set up Tears of the Kingdom through Nintendo Switch emulation on my Steamdeck SteamOS. So recently I actually pre-ordered the Nintendo Switch 2. Okay, I ordered it on April 15th. Should be getting it on release day, so June 5th. And I got the Mario Kart bundle. I got the Tears of the Kingdom because we have to, like, it's mandatory to purchase another game with your order. That's how you can pre-order it in Hong Kong. So they make you buy more stuff. And then I also got 4 amiibos, the new amiibos for Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. And I also got an SD card. So yeah, that's why it got me really excited to play Tears of the Kingdom. I actually beat the game when it first came out on the Nintendo Switch, but I only played it once, okay? Whereas for Breath of the Wild, I played it on the Switch. I think I beat it twice there, Master Mode and everything. And then I beat it on emulation, CMU, on the Steamdeck, all right? So yeah, I'm really excited to try Tears of the Kingdom again on Steamdeck. Let's try it out, okay? So I've already got my, my Switch emulator installed. I've got a video showing you how to do that. Get your Switch emulator installed and up and running on your Steamdeck. Okay, so check that video out. If I put it here, it's going to be too long. Okay, so first, I'm going to be using, let me see, applications. I'm going to be using the Yuzu emulator. Okay, because that's what I normally use. Okay, so I'm using Early Access 4176. That's the latest release before they got shut down. Okay, so I've already got the game. You can see firmware, I'm using 18.1.0. That's not the latest firmware, but this is the one that works for me, that works fine. Okay, and I've got the keys and everything for that, so I don't really need to update the firmware. So 18.1.0, that's what I'm using. The game, okay, I just put it on. And you can see this is just the base game, so 1.0.0, okay? But because I've got all these performance mods to make it work better, we need to upgrade the game version to 1.0. No, not 1.0, 1.2.0. Okay, not the latest one, 1.2.1. That's the latest one. I want 1.2.0 because most of these mods work for that version. Okay, that's the best version to work with. So first, I'm gonna go to File, Install Files to NAND. I'm gonna select the update file. I'm gonna update my Tears of the Kingdom to 1.2.0. Let's double check it. Go to Properties, 1.2.0. Okay, and then I've got all these mods. Okay, so I'll leave a link to where you can get these mods. So I've already got the mods here. Okay, this is the version. There's a TOTK mods collection. There's different versions. So get 2.5.3. I think most of the mods you can find here. So you can see, let's say I've got the disable quality reduction. I think that's in the graphics. Yeah, so this is the mod. So you just drag it over. Okay, so how do you do that? Okay, let me show you. So on your emulator, right click, open mod data location. Okay, and then you just drag your mod folders here. So this one, you just drag it over. Okay, I've already done it, so I'm not going to do it again. So just double check all these mods. So I've got disable quality reduction, DynamicFPS, 60 FPS, use DynamicFPS version 1.5.4 or 1.5.5. So I'm using 1.5.5 beta here. And then Island Fix, LOD Improvement, Shadows, 512X Performance Boost, Steamdeck UI mod, and Sweetmini 1008p FXAA on. Okay, so these are the mods. These are performance mods that make the game run better because this game doesn't run really well through emulation. Okay, so yeah, make sure you got that. And then let's see. Okay, and then for the settings, okay, so system, not much here. CPU, I'm using unsafe. Okay, that's the CPU, and then unsafe, accurate, unsafe. Yeah, okay. So once you click unsafe, make sure all these are checked. Okay, graphics, API is Vulkan. Okay, just follow these. These are my settings. VSync mode, mailbox. Yeah, pretty much adapting filter by linear, anti-aliasing method none. Okay, advanced graphics. So accuracy level is normal. Okay, ASTC recompression, BC3, medium quality. Okay, make sure you check these only. So enable reactive flushing, use asynchronization, shader building hack, use Vulkan pipeline cache. Okay, barrier feedback loops. I think this is new. I'm not sure if this is really needed, but yeah, just leave it there. Okay, so that's the settings I'm using. And then for the controls, okay, make sure you have gyro. Okay, but if you're like, I'm using a monitor, so that's why. Make sure, because on your Steam Deck, if you go to controls, you probably only see this. You can't maximize the screen because there's another button here, motion 1. Okay, so you probably have to change your screen from landscape to portrait, so it's vertical, and then you can scroll down to here, motion. So right here you can see, if I click on it right now, then I shake you can see how here it's moving. That means gyro is working. So it says CMU hook right here. Okay, let me turn on my other camera. Gyro. Okay, so you can see if I move it up. Okay, so you might find a little bit of delay. That's not input delay. That's because I'm using my GoPro as a webcam, and that has a delay. So you can see the gyros are working fine. Okay, that's how you set it up. Okay, let me turn off that camera. It's kind of in the way. And that's basically it. That's basically... Oh, okay. One more thing, because I'm going to test out the different locations. So I want to copy over a save data. So I'm going to right-click, open save data location. So this is where the save data is. And I downloaded a save, 100% save, just so I can test it out for you guys, rather than, just the Sky Islands. So this is the save. So I'm just going to drag it over. And that's it. That's the 100% save. And yeah, let's go back to gaming mode. Okay, so before we go any further, let me introduce you to the sponsor of today's video, instantgaming.com. If you're not familiar with them, make sure you check out their website using my link below. They sell games at big discounts. Some games are even up to 90% off. So you can take a look. Grand Theft Auto 5 Enhanced Edition, it's currently at 60% off. So yeah, make sure you check them out. All right, they've got a Trustpilot score of 4.7 out of 5 with over 757,000 reviews. So yeah, very trustworthy site. I use them all the time. Save you a lot of money. And also, because I'm their official partner, okay, they've got this free giveaway for all my viewers every single month. So here are the winners for the past few months. Okay, make sure you click on this link. Like, you have to sign in. It's free. Sign in and click on this participate button. So the next giveaway is in 10 days. So make sure you go and enter the free giveaway. You might be the next winner. So yeah, here are the winners for the past few months. They've all claimed their prizes. So yeah, thank you Instant Gaming for sponsoring this video, and let's get back to ours. Okay, so welcome back to my gaming mode on Steam Deck. Okay, so let's boot up the game. Boot up the game, make sure everything is fine, and let's see how it performs. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to press the Steam button, and then also I'm going to go to controller settings. And I'm going to enable back grip buttons, and then I'm just going to map one of my keys to F11 so I can go into windowed mode and go into settings. That might be useful. Let me remove these buttons first in case I accidentally press it. So F11 on my L4. So now you can see I can go from full screen to windowed mode. Make sure all the settings are fine. Okay, so configure controls. Yeah, you see, like when you're on like 720p, you can't really see the motion controls, but it's actually working. You can see up here that it's moving. Okay, so I'll show you my GoPro again. Yeah, it's working. It's working fine. Okay, done. Okay, and okay, let's go back to full screen, and I can continue because I've got the 100% save. So let's see how it runs with all my mods and my settings. Okay, actually I might want to move my camera. For my Steam Deck performance settings, so disable frame limit. Enable HDR loud tearing. I did manual GPU clock, so 1600 megahertz. And then, yeah, these are my Steam Deck settings. Yeah. Okay. Now, let's go back. So this Sky Island. I need to put on a bow. Flip it. Shield. Oops. Okay, so I'll show you my gyro again. You really need gyro for this game. So you can see that, yeah, I can totally use gyro, which is cool. Oh, I haven't played this game for so long. Kind of weird for the controls. So like 20-ish 30 frames here in Sky Islands. Like remember, I've got no shaders. Like this is brand new. Oh, there was a big stutter there. This is brand new. So no shaders, nothing. Which isn't too bad, honestly. Then I'm diving to Hyrule. So it is like loading some shaders. Like it's loading some shaders in the background. So if you play more of it, it should run a little bit smoother. Let's see if I can dive to the depths. So there is like some stutters. I think that's probably the shaders compiling in the background. Oops. I've got to remove my... Okay, let's use... Oops. A sword. What about my bow? My bow's fine. So let's dive to the depths. This sometimes happens on the Nintendo Switch, that when you dive to the depths, there's like a stutter there. All right. Let's go to Lookout Landing. Oops. Lookout Landing. Okay, that felt a little bit weird. Yeah, so I'm gonna move my webcam away. Don't really need to see the gyro anymore. And so 20-ish frames. It's raining and everything, so... Let me get my horse. Epona. Oh, okay. Your opponent got electrocuted. Electrocuted. Yeah, it's actually pretty good. It's pretty good. Okay, there's one area that is like really, really hard to run. Not sure if you guys know this. It's the fire temple. I don't know if I can find it. I haven't played it for so long. I can't remember where it is. Is it here? Is it just this? Oh no, I think it's this one. Oh yeah, yeah. I haven't played it for so long. Yeah, the fire temple is like the hardest area to run in the game. Oh, my stuff's on fire. Okay, I need to change my equipment. Okay. Do I need fireproof gear? Yeah, I might actually need fireproof gear. Yeah, I do. Put on some fireproof gear. So it is stuttering a little bit. You can see. Oh, it's actually not too bad. It's not too bad. Because last time I played, I remember like when I turn the camera, it just stutters and stutters and stutters, even if I compiled all the shaders. But now it's actually not too bad. Oh. I haven't played it for so long. I'm actually struggling. I'm actually struggling. There we go. There we go. Yeah, it's actually not too bad. So I hope this helped you out if you're planning to play it through emulation. All right, I'll leave it here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.